see a necklace that looks like it belongs on a red carpet glimmering, gold-toned and perfectly minimalist, but the price tag is lower than your last grocery bill. Your finger hovers over the button to buy. There is a nagging voice in the back of your head. Is this actually going to look like the photo? Am I just throwing my money into a digital void? This is the exact dilemma many shoppers face with Morgan and Miller jewelry. They are everywhere lately. Their social media feeds are filled with incredibly chic designs. We are talking about rings, bracelets, and necklaces that hit every modern trend. But as any seasoned online shopper knows, a pretty website is easy to build. A reputation is much harder to earn. When you look closer at the specific brand, you find yourself in a bit of a gray area. There is even some confusion over the name itself, as you might see it listed as Morgan and Milo in some places, and Morgan and Miller in others. This lack of a consistent identity can be a bit confusing for a new customer. It is clearly a real store. You can visit the site and buy things. People do receive their orders. So, the word scam is a bit too heavy-handed. However, being legitimate and being high quality are two very different things. One of the biggest hurdles here is the lack of a digital footprint. If you search for a major jewelry house, you get thousands of forum posts. You see long-term wear reviews. With this brand, that trail is much thinner. It feels a bit like a ghost town once you step off their official pages. This doesn't mean they are dishonest. It just means you are the one taking the leap of faith. You have to be your own detective. Those product photos are captured in perfect lighting. They use professional editing to make every surface shine. Metal can look heavy and expensive in a high-resolution picture. It can still feel like a light, flimsy piece of plastic when it finally hits your palm. You need to dive deep into the fine print before you spend a single cent. Are these pieces made of solid gold? Is it just a thin gold wash over a base metal like brass? Cheap plating will turn your skin green in a week. They market themselves as affordable, which is great for your budget. But lower prices usually mean cheaper materials. Check the sizing charts with extreme care. A ring that looks bold on a screen might be surprisingly tiny in person. I always suggest looking for recent feedback that is not hosted on the brand's own website. Third-party review platforms are your best friend. Also, never pay with a method that doesn't offer protection. Use a credit card or a service that lets you dispute a charge. If the jewelry arrives and it looks like it came out of a gumball machine, you need a way to get your money back. The return policy is another massive hurdle to clear. Some of these smaller online shops make it nearly impossible to send things back. They might charge huge restocking fees. They might require you to ship items back to a warehouse across the ocean at your own expense. Before you commit, read every word of that policy. If the language feels vague or confusing, that is a signal to walk away. This brand might be the perfect place for a quick fashion fix. You just shouldn't treat it like an investment for the future. If you go in with realistic expectations, you might end up satisfied. If you expect heirloom quality for a bargain price, you are setting yourself up for disappointment. It is all about doing the legwork before you click that checkout button. Stay skeptical. Stay smart. Keep your wallet guarded until you are certain about what is arriving in that cardboard box. Jewelry is personal. It should make you feel good, not leave you feeling cheated. Taking 5 minutes to compare them with other brands could save you a lot of frustration later on. It is your money, so make sure it is actually buying you something you will want to wear.